Okay, for everybody who was complaining, I went live. Nobody asked, but I'm sure somebody was going to ask. It was good to see Nemesis, though. I'm glad he went live. Anyway, we'll see if anybody comes over. If not, I don't give a shit. I'll just turn the shit off and go back to bed. Don't really care. Well, maybe not. Nobody's going to come over. Somebody else must be live. Oh, well. Oh.
You asshole.
Oh, I didn't even know who it was. I was like, who the fuck is that?
No, I actually started another stream.
Oh, did you? I'm sorry. You said you were leaving.
Yeah, right before you. No, I was, but then I decided to do the darkness. Anyway, it's a 5-minute stream. Who cares?
Okay, I'm sorry. I was like, you said you were leaving, and I was like, well, somebody's going to say, are you going live now? Are you going live? So I was like, all right, fine, I'll go live.
Fucking freestyle.
Hi, freestyle.
Oh, freestyle. I said freestyle. All right, no, I'm really going to bed. I just wanted to show up because you went live.
Yeah, I was just saying, it was really good to see Nemesis, and then I looked down, and I'm like, who the fuck is that? Yeah.
Yeah, cool. All right, have a good night. Catch you later, I guess.
Man, it's Sunday. You never go live on a Sunday. What
Sunday,
the fuck?
holy shit. I didn't even know what day it was.
Yep, it's Sunday. Yep. I think it's Sunday.
Well, praise be to Jesus.
Yes, I think it is. I'm not even sure. Yeah, I got a call tomorrow.
All right, catch you guys later.
All right, have a good night.
You too.
Bye.
Bye. How did I get on here?
Fucking that was just. Oh, go ahead. No, Nemesis came back. That's good. Even if it's only briefly, it's still good. Maybe. I don't know. Depends on how you feel about it. Depends on how he feels about it. You know, there's days where I'm just like, nope, don't care, don't want to. Even tonight, I was sleeping. I sound asleep, had the weirdest dream, woke up, and just came over to the computer and like, oh, what time is it? Oh, it's 10:30. And then saw that he was live, and I was like, what the? So I don't know. Did he? Probably not. I don't know. I can't see. Nobody ever hits the like. I feel God. Goodbye. Yeah, I don't think he did. No, nobody hit the like. So, oh, I feel good. Holy shit! I had no idea you were so full of energy tonight. Who, me? Or Nemesis? No, nobody ever hits the like. Doesn't matter. I wasn't. I was asleep. I woke up at 10:30 because I had a crazy dream. So I woke up. I was like, all right. Because, you know, what's the first thing any of us does is check fucking YouTube, right? And I saw that Nemesis was live. So I I didn't say it. So I went to his stream and I was like, oh, because he was the last person I expected to see. To be honest. Hey, Sugar Crits. He was the last person I expected to see live, and I was like, oh, okay then. You know. And I don't think he even texted me to tell me he was live. You know what? I didn't even check my messages, which I need to because I don't know. Okay. Yeah, no. 28. What does 28 mean? 28. I don't know what that means. Is that how many legs you got? So spontaneous you are, Nemesis. Oh, 2B. What the fuck does that mean, 2B? I'm so confused. I don't know what the fuck you crazy people are talking about. 28 2B. Or not to be. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Chris. I'll tell you when you're older. 42. Yeah, I don't know. Navajo code? Okay. Oh, okay. Nothing I had a part of, so. HOW. Fuck, I might as well mute. Just let you guys talk. Crazy. 40 times, and he still lived, and he still plays. He was still playing music after that. Jesus. I have no idea if AYF is ginger. That's crazy. That's crazy. I mean, I've been stabbed, but not 40 times. One stop. This guy, you guys should really check him out. You should check him out. He's got a lot of other funny songs. One of them called Inflatable You, which makes me think of Zero. He's got a lot of good songs. They're all funny. They're all funny. Oh my God. He's hysterical. He's a comedian, and he's Australian, and he's fucking funny though. He's got a lot of crazy songs. I'll put his name in the chat if anybody wants to check him out. And he's still touring and shit now. He's touring now. Yeah, but he barely knew about it, Yoda. Like, he had no clue, unfortunately. I was a product of a ginger side of the family. I'm a bottle ginger. Let me see. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, why am I the only one that ever shows up?
I don't know.
Because I got to argue with all your friends.
Yeah. They're not my friends. Let's not get there. I just explained
Yeah,
this
let's not get
today.
twisted. Yeah, I didn't hear that.
I know. It's okay.
I was the product of the ginger side of the family. I was very blonde as a youngster. Yeah, some houses are so big it served days the many times. Yes. All right, Blues. Let's just fuck. Like, me and Blues are on a level with music that functions. Like, me and Blues can function on a sidewalk as friends over music, but yeah, other stuff maybe not so much. But yeah. All right, I'm gonna give you a question, Blues. Eric Clapton or Slash? Who's the better guitarist, Eric Clapton or Slash? Wait for it. Oh, all right. Now we're enemies. Now we're enemies. Bullshit. Clapton never did nothing. He did and then Slash did. Yep. Big difference. Big difference. Big
Hi,
difference.
Becca. How are you?
Big difference. All right, rethink it. Rethink it.
Maybe that's why
Eric
you shrunk
Clapton
your
did.
hair.
I mean, 5 Long Years was a great fucking song, but we had Slash with. And then we had Clapton with. Yeah, okay.
I like John Squire better than both of them. You don't even know who John Squire is. Oh, he left. Or he knocked himself out. Oh, he's back.
That's all right. I kicked myself.
Did you hear what I said?
Really? Oh, man. I thought blues was like in touch with blues. I mean, blues is blues. Got it. Got it. I mean, if you ever heard. Okay, blues is probably the only person in the room who gets the 5 years long Clapton on his From the Cradle album when he did five long years. But Buddy Guy, I think it was Buddy Guy, did the original. It was like, you got to know. It was like weird fucking shit. Kind of blues back in the day. And then Clapton remade it, and then they did the whole fucking guitar thing, blah, 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 blah. But really? Come on. Slash is definitely a better guitarist than Clapton. I mean, Clapton's more, how we say, idolized. Idolized. I mean, they're both great. Don't get me wrong. They're both great. But Jesus Christ, Slash was fucking awesome. Still is fucking awesome. I got layers laying all over the. I'm going to hell. Thank you. Thank you for everybody who's watches my submission to hell.
Your application.
Yes, that's a better word. Submission, application. Yeah. Oh, Becca's here. Becca. She's one of the original primes.
Is she?
No, it's part of the 100 series. They were primes because they had the AI on the back of the head. Yeah. I don't even know what my avatar is. What is my avatar?
The armadillo.
Oh, the armadillo. No, that represents Rebel.
Don't bring up Rebel, please.
Okay. It represents a story I heard from someone who made a joke about a pet.
Oh yeah, you told us about that. Now that I think about it.
All right, now that you're back, are you back? Back
Who's back?
again. Guess who's back? Tell a friend away. Oh, guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Wait. All right, cool. No, I really do have to go to bed.
Okay.
Hey, like nobody else got up on your panel, so I had to do it.
It's okay. I'm used to it.
Yeah, well,
Thank you,
they're
though.
all scared. They're all part of communities and fantasies and all this other bullshit. So Becca does have an AK-47. I am jealous of that, by the way. 100% jealous.
I just don't understand the purpose, but
Oh, there's no purpose. It's all need. it's
no, that's not a need. That's a want. There's no way
oh
that.
no. It's best that you have something and not need it than to
Yes,
need it and not have it.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah, yeah.
something, but that's a little extreme in my opinion.
Oh well, no. Extreme would be
A
and
rocket launcher.
yes, or
That
a
would be
fucking
extreme.
not even a rocket launcher. Extreme would be an air force.
Yeah.
Extreme would be nuclear weapons. Yeah, that would be extreme. And AK-47's kind of like a sexy silk nighty or something. It's not even
No.
fucking right. Not even in the realm of the fucking possibilities of that shit. I'm love to wear gloves. Wait, what does that mean? I love to wear gloves.
I'm touching an opossum. Man, you gotta read.
Oh, an opossum. Steve Vai. No, look, here's the problem I had with Steve Vai. His shit was weak. It was okay. He was speed metal before it actually existed to what they now call shredding. So Steve Vai invented shredding. All right, we'll give Steve Vai the fact that he invented shredding. Nobody else will. I don't know who will do that, but all right. Let me tell you. Can I tell a real quick story?
God.
All right, so blues. So I went to the record store and I said, dude, I want some shit with some fucking guitar. So dude sold me the Stevie Vai album. And I didn't like it. I didn't. Then I joined the Marine Corps, blah, blah, blah. I went to Okinawa, came back to the States, ran into my fucking roommate from Philly, and he was into blues. And he started playing some Stevie Vai and some fucking, all this shit. And I'm like, this is the fucking guitar shit I've been looking for. So it wasn't Stevie Vai that I was looking for. It was the blues fucking sound I was looking for with guitar. So I don't. Stevie Vai had a minute, and Ralph Macchio with that movie Crossroads, Stevie Vai, blah blah blah, whatever the fuck. No, the blues I was looking for was the blues. It wasn't Stevie Vai. Stevie Vai was just kind of a. He had his moment and then disappeared. Yes, you're absolutely wrong because I said you're wrong. I'm just saying. No, that fucking old blue shit. Fuck. Good stuff. All right, gotta go to bed. Thanks for having me up 3 times.
Okay. Have a good night.
All right, wait, I gotta hit on Becca real quick.
You gotta do
When you
what?
click on, I gotta hit on Becca. She got an
Oh, I thought you
AK.
said something else.
What do you think I said?
I got a hit on the fat guy, and I was like, who?
No, I gotta hit on Becca. She's got a
All
fucking
right.
AK.
Yeah. Okay.
She's got an AK.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I don't even have an OK, so I'm fucked because she's got an AK. I am slightly debunked and turned on by that entire situation.
Debunked.
I don't know. It just came out.
Debunked.
All right.
Completely different.
Catch you one of these days during the week.
Maybe if I go live.
Only if you bring Becca, because she's got the goods. Wait, oofs. You do too. What? Wait, what? I hate when people say oof. It's fucking retarded, but
One
I'm
sub
not
said he
reading.
had an AK, so Becca's asking him, "You do too?"
Oh, you got one too,
You gotta
Fab?
read the
You
chat. You
fuck.
don't read the chat, man.
I'm illiterate. It's not my fault. I
It
was
ain't your
dropped on
fault
my
because
head
you
a
don't
couple
read
of
the chat.
times.
You
I
don't
was
read the
dropped
chat.
on my head a couple of times. Not my fault. I'm really on here anymore. Too busy with work. Well, put my link in. She can catch me then because I'm not on here a lot either.
Can't
So
put your link in. I don't have it.
you got it? You ain't got it?
No, I don't have it. Why would I have it?
Ah, fuck. Okay, Blues, get it.
Listen to you.
Uh, a club? What, a Jeep club? Jeeps and AK-47s don't go together. They don't. They don't. Oh, Yingwei. Yeah, that was a
Ingve?
weird fucking dude.
Ingve.
Ingve, yeah. That was a weird fucking dude.
Ingve Malmsteen.
Yes. Weird dude.
I guess.
I mean, he had his moment. He did, so. They kind of like Millie Vanilli. They had their moment too, and then gone.
I told you, see, I like John Squire, and nobody knows who John Squire is, so that's even better.
Guess what? Guess what? Jesus Christ. Is it part of me or part of them? I don't know what they're doing. All right, cool.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. I lost a couple subscribers. Put my link in. If I get back up, then I know I got one. If not, whatever. All right, cool. I gotta go to bed.
I'll get somebody to put your link in.
Thank you.
No problem.
I'll send
All
you
she
a
has to do
cash
is put.
app later.
No, don't say that because
I'm just kidding. I'm
people
kidding.
think
I'm
that I get
kidding.
money and I don't get money. Everybody's like, you get money from this person. I don't. Even the person I will not name says that you give me money. He's so ooh,
Stupid.
yeah,
Stupid. Yeah.
stupid.
All right, cool. Catch you tomorrow.
All right, take it easy.
Wait, how do we get out? All right. Later. Drink more Ovaltine.
Yep. Yeah, I know one stop. I need to get myself moving. I just simply cannot. I'm sitting around waiting for something good to happen, and ain't nothing gonna happen. My problem is I have no incentive. One of these days. Tomorrow's St. Patrick's Day. Can't wait to make dinner. Food is the only thing. Fucking up my health because I'm home. I bet you will. Thank you, fucking Yahoo. Yeah, you probably will. Yeah. And they'll appreciate you being there. They'll appreciate you being there. Set everybody straight. Sundays are such slow days. Yeah, but once you get back into the swing of things, you'll be okay. You know what I mean? It's like a comfortable, familiar place.
Yeah. I'm hella sick.
Yeah, you'll be all right. Yeah.
Just dying. Yeah, I guess you got him mad. I don't know. He's talking about your legal issues and shit, which is just totally stupid. It's like, why do these people do this shit? Why they go into people's private lives and try to expose them because you said something in your community posts? Fucking assaholic. Just have no life, I guess, you know? I wish I had time like that. Spend all this time researching somebody I don't even never met, don't know, so that I can expose them and make a fool out of myself and them to pretend like I'm some kind of important person or something on YouTube. You have a managing mad wrench? Well, I know, I see it. I was just thinking bad. I've got a managing mad wrench. I'm a bad motherfucker.
He's trying to prove that he had a wrench, and Nemesis didn't believe him. But I remember when Nemesis took it away, and it was a thing.
Yeah, I had a managing wrench. He made me a manager of his channel at one time too.
No. He's at One Stop is saying. Do you remember when he had a managing?
Yeah, I do. I do. And I was joking around that one night where I said he went over to Hux or something like that, and he got all pissed and took your wrench away.
Yes.
I was only kidding. And he took it like, yeah, he was fucking fucked up.
Somebody clip that and send that to Nemesis, so we've got proof because he couldn't remember.
I'm like on the verge of having a migraine and shit. I'm just fucking hating it. Yeah, I avoided the snowstorm too, because between here and where it's blowing 80 miles an hour, it's dumping snow too. Because all the trucks coming in are all fucking covered with snow and shit. So I looked on the road cams and it was solid snow. So it would have been all bad if I kept going. Yeah, 80-mile-an-hour winds with under 30,000 pounds. It's a recipe for disaster. It was a total crosswind too, all the way to Winnemucca. It was blowing between 60 and 80 miles an hour. It still is. And so my company has a policy that you're not to drive with anything under a certain weight or whatever. Even if it was 44,000 pounds, they wouldn't have let me go. If I get in an accident or anything like that, it's my ass. So I don't care what anybody says. Anybody in their right mind, you know, doesn't drive in conditions like that. It's not worth the money, any amount of money.
Right. Right. That's what I was arguing with Nemesis about. He was like,
Well, he's drunk and his judgment is totally impaired, and he isn't
yeah,
thinking straight. So, and he might have driven out here, but I doubt if he drove in fucking hurricane force winds with under 30,000 pounds in his trailer, in a 53-foot trailer. It doesn't. You can't make it. I was in 60-mile-an-hour winds with an empty, and I almost
right.
fucking lost my trailer. If it had been at a little bit different angle, it would have blown me over. And I've already seen trucks blown over in front of me in the Washoe Valley with similar winds and stuff. Direct crosswind. When it was closed and they weren't supposed to go there, somebody ignored the signs and all that and went out there, and I knew he was fucked. And he was even in the wrong lane. Like, even when it's high winds, they have you drive in the lane that's, furthest from where the wind blows. So if you get blown over, you don't fucking crush somebody. And it was swaying so much. I'm like, that truck's gonna get blown over. And sure enough, like fucking 15 seconds later, it blew over. So I don't care how long you're driving. If you use bad judgment just once, it's all it takes. And there's a lot of people who have been driving for years who put themselves in positions because they think they know it all. And that I was warned about this with some people that, you just don't take chances. You're in no hurry. It doesn't matter. It's better to get the freight late than not there at all. Yeah. But like I said, he was drunk. So, and when you get drunk, you don't think straight, dude. That's why you don't drink and drive, That's why, he also fell out of his truck and broke his ankle and shit. And had to have somebody fucking do shit for him or something. I forgot his story. That's not very responsible. And in my time, in my 57 years, I've never fallen out of a vehicle and broken my leg because I was drunk and shouldn't have been in the vehicle to begin with, drunk like that. So, right. Yeah, I know, because I'm in Oregon right now, Yoda. I'm in Eastern Oregon. I already drove through all that fucking shit.
It's just blowing here. The wind's blowing really strong here.
Southeastern Oregon. I'm in Madras right now. But from Burns to McDermott, it was blowing 80 miles an hour. And not to mention, I'm hella sick, dude. I got like the worst sinus fucking cold going on. It's horrible. And it's snowing here right now. So the other thing too is, like, on snowy and icy roads, you don't want to be fucking in high winds. I already been that where it's almost blown me off the road too with 30-mile-an-hour winds. Doing 25 miles an hour.
Like ice skating. Oh my God, it's cold. Freezing.
Yeah, I was on I-84 today, all the way to Wasco. That fucking Dolly's Dam is fucking something else, man. That fucking thing is incredible. It's the most amazing fucking dam I think I've ever seen. Fucking awesome. But yeah, I had already heard fucking Rebel talking shit about Nemesis, say he could kick his ass and that he doesn't believe he was a real Marine and he has stolen valor and all this shit. I heard that last night on Tonics, or this morning when I listened to Tonics replay. So there's that.
I made up with Rebel. I made up with Rebel.
Oh, you did?
Mm-hmm. Yep. I just made up with him. I couldn't stand the fact that I don't want anybody thinking they fucking hate me, and I don't want them thinking I hate them. So I just kind of mended fences, but that's, as far as it goes.
Yeah.
We're not going to be best friends or anything.
That's this week, and then next week it'll be right back to the same bullshit. That's why,
Okay.
I gave up on the dude. You know what I mean? Like long ago.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm not interacting with him. I just.
Oh, I know he's not. I know he's a real Marine, and
It's not like
I'm just telling you what he was saying, and I'm a faggot for being his friend, and blah 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 and shit. And I was just like, wow. Like I've done nothing to fucking Rebel at all. Nothing. Not a fucking thing. For him to be like even mentioning me or anything in a negative way, I tried to be supportive of him as much as I could be, but it's a lost cause. You have to at one point just let shit happen and let it be.
Right.
And he's a lost cause. It's just the way it is.
Right. Well, there you go. I'm not, like I said, I'm not saying we're not going to be
funny. He's entertaining and funny at times, but there's it just gets old. I can't sit and watch or listen to the whining and bickering and blaming everybody for all of my own fucking mistakes in life. There's a point where you're going to have to take responsibility for your own shit.
Well, there are some of us out here that are in their 50s or 60s, I heard, that still are the same fucking way. So,
yeah.
Yeah,
I agree. When I was doing YouTube, I was just trying to provide entertainment and shit. And people took it way too seriously and went real life. And I said enough of that shit, because YouTube has no self-policing whatsoever. They don't fucking enforce their policies equally on everybody. They let some people get away with shit that they shouldn't, and other people they fucking totally fuck with for whatever reason. Like there's people there that are biased or they're involved in these groups that work for YouTube, I guess, or something. So I just said fuck it. Like I could be doing a trucker channel, I could be doing a lot of shit, but I just don't want to. I don't want to fucking enable YouTube to have any more content for me at all. I might go on a different service or whatever, but I'm done with YouTube. I only come on here to support Queen Wasp and sometimes on Nemesis, but I just can't deal with Nemesis and his drinking anymore. He just gets too angry and upset, and I don't need negative vibes.
Yep.
It's just the way it is. You know what I mean? Like I got cancer again. I've got like a lot of illnesses. Besides being sick as fuck with the sinus shit, I've got like real fucking sickness and illness that I have to deal with. And I don't ask nobody for help or anything. It's a real pain in the ass too, because like when I have to get treated, I have to have somebody give me a ride there and back. It's such a fucking imposition. You know, it used to not be when I had family, but I don't have anybody anymore. And they don't let me use the Uber. They don't let me use a cab or anything like that. It has to be somebody that has to sign for you and take you fucking like they have to be your guardian. It's a
Right.
pain.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
all
I
for
know.
like insurance purposes and whatnot.
I'm just at the point where I don't even care anymore. I just don't even want to deal with it.
We're playing commercials on my one video.
And I have to work I worked 68 hours and actually more than that. I worked almost 138 hours in the last 2 weeks.
Damn.
And that's just what's on book, okay? So there's about 20 hours that I had to fucking fix on my logs and shit. So you could add another 20 hours to that too. That's just documented. So add another 20 hours to that, or maybe even more. I mean, I had to like fucking fix my logs yesterday because I was out of time. Wasn't even gonna make it to the OC. I got stuck in traffic in Washington, man. That was like fucked. I thought I was gonna be able to go like way further and shit, but then there was like an accident, and the next thing I know, it's just fucking 2.5 hours of fucking bumper to bumper traffic.
Damn.
So I had like 30 minutes on my driving clock left. I drove 10.5 hours all the way from Idaho, from Post Falls, Idaho to Portland. And I had to make 2 deliveries or 1 delivery and then drop the trailer there, pick up another trailer. And I just barely made it to Portland. And then I was gonna go, I had to go all the way around to Wasco because the fucking roads were so bad. Because I normally take US 26, and I would have been able to make it to Winnemucca, but the weather wouldn't let me. So, but I could have still made it to Winnemucca if it wasn't for the fucking wind being so bad.
Right. Yeah.
But I'd rather be late than be without a job or a life or whatever, you know. Yeah. Yeah, I had to take care of my mom in her last fucking days during COVID when we couldn't leave the house, and I had a torn bicep tendon. I got cellulitis and I got sepsis and shit at one point. I was hella sick. I got COVID 3 times. We had a massive earthquake that I had to fix all the walls in the house because they all got cracked. Only a house that was going to be taken away from me anyways. And all my fucking possessions were fucking just about taken too. I was fucking burglarized first, and then fucking the mortgage company came in and fucking changed the locks on the door and took all my shit before I could get it out of there because I was all by myself and I was out of money and I could only rent so much storage space and I couldn't lift anything heavy. So I had to let a lot of shit go. They took all my welding tables and all of my stuff in the garage. They stole a bunch of tools. They stole a bunch of fucking stuff from me. Stole all my welding supplies. All that shit because I couldn't get it out of there in time. I was hella sick too. Like I said, I didn't know I had cancer at the time too, and I have 4 autoimmune diseases, and nobody would help me. I was being harassed by the fucking sheriff's department to the point of where, like, they had fucking devices, they had everything tagged on my phones. I'm sure that they were somehow involved in burglary too, because all my hard drives, all my phones, everything was taken out of the house. And then other shit was taken. All my stuff was piled up in the entryway, my friend said. And then they tried to arrest my friend for showing up to wondering what happened to me. Trying to say that he fucking broke into the house and all that when he didn't. Because he had a key to the house. He knew the code to the garage door. So why would he break in the fucking side of the house if he had a key? Doesn't make any sense, does it? And they said he had all this dope on him, which was a lie because they never fucking prosecuted him for anything. So if he had dope on him, wouldn't they have fucking put him in fucking prison? It's Nevada, you know? It's pretty much bullshit.
Sounds fishy to me.
God, man, I'm telling you, my fucking nose is so inflamed. Like, it's so bothering me. Like, it feels like I have to sneeze every minute, you know?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So I'm driving and I'm like sneezing and sneezing and sneezing. It's like, fuck. Oh. And I've been fighting. I had a migraine yesterday all day. I've been fighting one today. Yeah, my mom just basically had a heart failure. She had emphysema. God knows what else she had wrong with her, but she got sepsis too, and she almost fucking died from that twice. And they kept telling me that she only had a couple weeks left to live, but I kept her alive for 22 months. And then one day, she had a hiatal hernia, so she had a lot of trouble eating and keeping her weight up and stuff. So I worked out a diet for her. I gave her protein shakes and shit that she really liked in the morning. So the day that she died, I went in there to give her a protein shake, and she was fucking non-responsive. So I had to call hospice, and they sent over morphine and diazepam. Basically said, give her this much, she's gonna die. And that night at 8 o'clock, she died.
Yep.
But other than that, she got to live her life pretty much the way she wanted to. They were wanting me to put her in a fucking rest home or a care facility or whatever. I'm like, no, she wants to stay home because they wouldn't let her smoke or anything. And the smoking pretty much kept her alive, even though she had emphysema. Because they made her get up every day because she had to go outside to smoke, and that's what she did. My mom and I didn't really have a great relationship, but till the very end, when she was totally dependent on me, then she appreciated me, I guess. It was too late.
Well, you were the dutiful son. Right.
I promised my dad I would take care of her, basically. If my aunt promised my dad to take care of her, I would have not, probably, to be honest. But I did my due diligence.
Right.
But I was not well, like the whole time I was all sick. From about 2017 on, I've been fucking struggling. I put on a bunch of weight too. I was in really good shape until I tore my bicep tendon. And just everything went downhill from there. And then I tore my other bicep tendon. I tore both of them. So when I was moving, I tore my other bicep tendon, and I couldn't even lift my left arm. My right arm was already destroyed.
Wait. So you tore?
When I was moving my stuff, in the middle of moving, I tore my left bicep tendon, and that's when I was hella sick too. Like I had problems with my gallbladder, remember? And they thought it was my pancreas.
Right.
Because I had pancreatitis, and my pancreas doesn't produce any digestive enzymes really anymore. It's all fucked up.
Seems like it always comes at once.
Yeah.
Like together is what I mean. It comes in threes, it comes in fours.
And the last thing I should be doing is being an OTR truck driver. But somehow I got talked into doing this. And then that person that talked me into it wants me to quit and find a different job. Isn't that funny how that is?
Yeah, I didn't know. He said he warned you.
No, it was a different person.
Oh, sorry.
No, I was already a truck driver one. No, this is found out.
Watch how you phrase that one, stop.
It's so funny that Andrew's doing this live and Yoda's over here. I knew he'd be over here too. I'm like, I bet he's over in Queens.
I don't think I'm subscribed, so I don't catch the things that he does. Nor would I want to.
Yeah, I know one song.
It was what
Pretty
you.
discouraged. I mean, shit could be a lot worse one stop, but
Oh, he's asking if he was the one who talked you into it.
no.
Maybe. Excuse me.
God, it's already 9:30.
Oh,
It's already 9:30.
yeah.
So, in 1 week, I've covered 5 Western states. It's pretty good, huh?
Hell yeah.
Not even, 6 days.
I wasn't even going live. I only happened to see Nemesis. I woke up, saw Nemesis, and then when he ended it, I was like, oh, I might as well go live.
Yeah.
So, like, people are going to be asking me anyway. So, and nobody did. That's what's funny. I just went live. So how the hell did I go live for a little while?
Well, the wind has just drastically died down now. I'm watching that. Went from 64 miles an hour 3 hours ago to 39 miles an hour. But I saw gusts that were 79. There's another one up on the mountaintop right by where I had to go, where it was 91. That's a fucking strong wind.
On a mountain road.
Yeah, with no cover. That's like high plains, like 95 going through southern Oregon to Nevada. There's nothing. There's not a tree, not nothing. Just mountains on each side of the valley. So there's nothing to stop the wind, and it was a direct crosswind.
So not true, one stop. So not true.
Yeah, I was blowing 69 miles an hour.
getting a
62,
reputation.
63, 64. This is just one station. This is the one by, where is it? Rome.
Getting a
Rome
reputation.
State.
Now I'm a bitch.
Yeah.
Apparently, yeah. I'm getting a
Yeah,
bad
it's
reputation.
dying way down. Yeah. They said it would be dying down around 9 o'clock, so it's 9:30. It's still higher than I'd like it to be, but much better. Just the East blowing 50.
I don't know.
Yeah, let's see.
Oh, that's right. It's St. Patrick's Day. I forgot. I just ate a corned beef sandwich too.
I ate Arby's and then I ate a little bit more stuff, and Arby's is so overpriced.
Yeah, no. I don't have any of those near me.
Yeah, it's in the truck stop. Loves, I'm at. I bet it loves. Gotta love it.
I don't think I have anything green. I think I have green pants. I don't know. Like it matters. Like it fucking.
Er? You didn't burn down Or there was bad fires there. You're okay, What do you, one stops trying to say you're a boomerang?
But it's been 1 week since you looked at me.
Oh, that's something else. Okay. Yeah, well, I don't think I'll be on that long tonight. I've got a reputation I need to stick to, so.
Yeah, what's that?
Being the most boring, you know.
Yeah.
So, gotta stick to it. Once it gets real boring, then it's, then I have fulfilled my destiny and I will kill it. I've hit all the markers already, so. So, yeah.
Interested in that. We're just going straight on Big Town. Like, how's that working out?
Is that me?
Do that Big Town voice.
No.
Kevin.
Tyrant Bird.
Hold on. I guess technically, like, Kevin still is Karen right now. That's a thing. Oh my God.
Bird.
Oh, I must not be subbed to him because I won't be able to find it.
Yeah. There's hardly anybody watching it.
Yeah.
I think he lost his appeal.
Fires were bad here, but stayed away from them.
Oh wow, Queen Wasp was live.
Yeah, right. Surprise. Surprise.
You should put that in your thing. Say the most boring show on YouTube?
I have. I used to have it on my banner. I used to be like, "You're gonna fall asleep. I hope you brought your blankets and your pillows." Everybody
I know
falls.
you should charge for it because like there's all these channels that are sleep channels, make you help you sleep and all that. They have like ambient noises,
Yeah.
and they have like hella fucking subs, and they're monetized and shit.
Yeah.
It should be you too. You should fucking put in there in your little keywords and stuff. Ambient sleep channel.
Yep. I could do
Funny,
it.
huh? Do 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 do.
Yep. Yep. I could do it.
Well, Andrew only made a 7-minute video about Yoda.
It was only 7 minutes.
Yeah,
Must not have had a lot to say, or had a lot to say real quick.
I guess so. It's pretty funny.
I don't know.
They're just all hypocrites and projection artists.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I do.
With way too much time on their hands.
Too
Playing
much time on your
YouTube
hands.
fucking internet police. When they were an auditor, they go around and fuck with the police. And then they became a drama troll to go around and fuck with everybody and play like they're the police.
Absolutely won't stop. Absolutely.
He seems to like to fuck with everybody that comes to your channel. Fucked with Beaver, fucked with Yoda.
That's why everybody comes here.
Fucks
They don't
with
get
me.
fucked with. So they don't get fucked with. That's why they come here.
Yeah.
And it's fine. It's fine. I don't mind.
If I really did want to drive to Winnemucca, I didn't want to be stuck here at this fucking gloves here in the middle of nowhere. Believe me. I'm gonna have a huge fucking credit card bill again. God. Just can't get ahead, man. All the fucking food costs and shit. Just need to stop eating and then it won't cost me anything, huh?
Yeah.
Just drink a bunch of water and make protein shakes out of the water, I guess, or something. Get that powdered protein shit.
I did that with potatoes, but I fried the potatoes.
Yeah, I don't have any ability to cook anything. I should have bought a salad. I don't know what I was thinking. I should just bought a salad. But I wanted some fucking hot food. I wanted junk food. Feel well. $26 for a hamburger, some nuggets, French fries, and some jalapeno poppers. $26. That's what I spend when I'm like buying my prime rib and shit. That's why I don't want to be out here on the road, man. These fucking places are just, they jack you. You know?
Yep. Yep.
And I get to go home next week and pack up my shit and go be fucking homeless again. Transient.
And that first part of the appeal.
I don't even know why I moved to that place. Something told me not to, but it was like seemed like a good deal at the time, you know, but it was such a hassle to move. I needed to be away from that motel for a while. But
Yep.
the people that I pick up my loads from, they really want me to go to work there. Everybody likes me there. It's just I need to be close there, and I need to get rid of the 2 old vehicles I have and get a new one, so I don't have to worry about having problems with the vehicle getting to work. You know, the only problem is it's a less amount of pay, but then I'm getting paid for overtime, so they have said they'd have plenty of overtime for me. So probably make more money than I'm making now, and I'd be home every night.
That sounds like.
Because I mean, once you're over 40 hours, you know, like, and I'm always working 50, minimum of 53 hours. But this last 2 weeks, because now they have me running that extra load all the way out to Washington, and then picking up another load. There's just no way that with the weather and everything else that I can be back to run the route now. I don't know how they fucking figure this shit out, but it's impossible because I don't have enough fucking hours. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then when I can't reset my fucking clock, or if I reset my clock now, I'm late. So, and I would have been almost on time had it not been for the weather. The weather was so bad here.
Seems like
It
more
would have
things.
made, well, it would have made no sense to fucking chain up and drive 25 miles an hour through the mountains. Then I could take the same amount of time to drive around it and not have to deal with chains or anything like that. Sick as fuck. I don't need to be out in that weather. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, it looks like more things are pointing you to where you're supposed to go. You know what I mean? Like, I hate to say it like that, but get enough signals. I don't know. You know? Don't know what to tell ya.
Well, you're dealing with people who are very ignorant, that are have a very low educational span, and they think they're really smart, Yoda, and they're not. They're really ignorant. They're all about trying to create negative content in order to suffice their audience, which is a bunch of fucking people who have no life outside of this, who spend every waking moment that they can in chats fucking talking shit about somebody because their lives are miserable because they really don't have a life, dude. They don't have a life outside of here. So that's how they enjoy themselves. So they find their quote lol cow that they can make fun of and shit because, like I said, they're miserable people. Outside of this, they don't have anything else. They have no social life. If they had a social life, they wouldn't be on here. They had real people to go attend to, they wouldn't be on here. And then the funniest thing is how people throw their money at people they don't even know and support them for things that I don't understand that either. I mean, just desperation. And like I said, it would be different if they were like producing some kind of real content, but they're living off of off of other people's agony and shit. It's sick. They're actually sick, wrong, bad people. Total antisocials, sociopaths. Oh, I know. They did the same thing to me, Yoda. Made up shit. Took shit out of context. Fucking got a hold of law enforcement and shit when they were all anti-law enforcement, but no, they all hide behind law enforcement. God damn this fucking sinus shit.
Yeah, I can hear it.
I have to get up early and then I'm gonna have to drive on icy roads. It's supposed to be in the 20s in the morning. It's just like one thing after another.
Yeah, it all just adds right up.
Six and a half hours from where I'm at to Winnemucca, and then it's 2.5 hours. It's gonna be 8 hours and 25 minutes. So I have to stop for 30 minutes to get enough time to drive to where I have to deliver this load. Sparks, and then I don't know what they're gonna have me do. So I'm not gonna be able to drive. I'll be able to pick up the load, but I won't be able to go anywhere with it. Be able to go to Fernley with it. Fucking stupid. So now I'm already way behind. I'm gonna be way further behind now than I was before.
What? They said you couldn't drive, basically? Like they stopped you, the job?
Well, the thing is like they give me rules that I have to abide by. And one of the rules is that if there's a certain level of wind and I decide to drive in it or whatever, and I get in an accident or have any kind of thing happen, I'm fired.
Right. Right.
So I'm just like, when the weather's really bad like that, I'm supposed to call in. And I told them, I go, this is what's going on. And they're like, no, you can't drive. So stay where you're at. We'll mark it down or whatever. And I messaged my DTL because he's off today, but that way he gets in the morning what was going on. But it actually got worse. Because, like I said, at the time I was looking at it was 60 to 70 mile an hour ones, and then it was almost 80. It was like around 80 mile an hour ones by the time I looked, because I kept thinking, I'm like, fuck, am I just being overly cautious? So I look back on there and it's 79 miles an hour,
Yeah,
65 mile an hour sustained winds, which is like the worst. Like, a gust is one thing, but when it's sustained,
damn.
you know.
Yeah.
And I didn't weigh my load, but they said it's 29,000 pounds, the shipper. So
Right.
if it's over 30,000 pounds, I'm supposed to scale it. So they said it was 29, but then I have on my truck, I can weigh the axle load. Like, it has a inside of it, a scale inside of it. So, and it's within about 1,000 pounds of when I scale. And so it's saying it's 22,000 pounds on my axle. And my last load was 26,000 pounds or something. So it's somewhere between 24 and 29,000 pounds. I'm 99% sure. So, and it's all clothing and shit like that. So, you know what I mean? I don't know how much weight's on the bottom of the trailer, or how high it is, or whatever. Because I've never hauled clothing before. Like, if it was metal or steel parts and all that shit, it would be on the bottom of the trailer. Would have more weight lower. But if the weight is distributed evenly, it's just like being empty. In other words, you know what I mean?
Right. Mhm.
And I was talking to another truck driver because I was asking him if he came up and he's all no. And he goes like, how much are you carrying? I'm like, no more than 29,000 pounds. He goes, that's like a paperweight. He goes, call your company and tell them you shouldn't be driving out there. I wouldn't drive out there with that kind of a load. So it's like, okay.
Right.
So I talked to other drivers too, like guys I can tell that are American that have been driving a long time, driving
Right.
older trucks and shit. So I know who to talk to. He was like, yeah, I wouldn't do it. And I've only been driving a little over a year or two. So, and I already got into a situation where I almost got blown over in Montana with 60-mile-an-hour gusts and 40-mile-an-hour winds with an empty. And it was blowing at an angle. If it had been blowing straight across the road, I would have been blown over. I thought I was going over. It was scary as fuck. And I swore after that I was not ever going to do that again. Take any kind of chance at all. Even though that they have a sign that tells you to exit, and it never said that on the sign. So the conditions changed so fast from the time that I went by that sign, I guess, or they hadn't updated it. And I looked on the weather app and it said it was 30-mile-an-hour winds, so I thought I was okay. But that's where, like I said, you know what I mean? Like the app or the weather station could be wrong. It could be a lot more than. So when you're seeing something that's 60 or 70, who's to say it isn't 90?
Right. Right. Yeah.
Why even fucking risk it? And it's not a short distance. It's over 100 miles of that type of wind. So like if it was, like between Big Timber and Livingston and all that, the real bad wind in Livingston that day was 7 miles or 6 miles. Okay. And I almost fucking died. Okay. So let alone, let's like now make that 120 miles. Like your chances of fucking something happening are a lot greater than if it was just 6 or 7 miles. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And so clothing, the weight can shift in the trailer, I think, a lot easier than if it was a solid material. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So if the fucking weight shifted in the trailer the wrong way too, it could fucking cause me to flip. Because it's like not heavy. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's bulky, in other words. Yeah, that's another thing too. You got to watch your trailer all the time. When you're turning or anything, you gotta fucking watch the trailer. And I've fucked up a couple times where I took my eye off it for a second. Next thing I know, I'm hitting a curb or something. But sometimes you don't have a choice. Like depends on the turn. You're gonna run over a curb. You might as well then you just make the trailer go way up on it. Don't like brush it or something where it hits the wheel, the rim, or the sidewall. But yeah, like on the highway and stuff, that I see fucking drivers doing all the time, man. They are driving too fast into a corner, and their trailer goes out in the other lane. I've almost gotten hit a couple times. They're just driving too fast. And I'm sure they're the experienced drivers that have been driving 10 or 15 or 20 years, you know what I mean? Because have overconfidence, so they drive fast, and that's when stupid shit happens. It doesn't matter. I was talking to a guy who had been driving 40 years, and he goes, it doesn't matter whether you're driving fucking 4 days or 40 years, shit can happen.
That's true.
And he goes, I've known drivers who've been driving over 20 years who made one little mistake and fucking that was it. Just takes that one little moment of fucking using poor judgment or anything like that, and shit happens. And I mean, I deliver to shops and all that, so I talked to the shop guys there, and the shop guys were like telling me, he goes, "Yeah, I mean, there's lots of experienced drivers." He goes, like, showing me a trailer that the fucking side of it's ripped off, and he goes, "I was a driver that been driving for many years, so shit happens to even like drivers with a lot of experience and shit. Don't think that it can't happen to you. Take your eye off of something for 1 second, and then it fucking shit happens."
Sounds like a very stressful job.
It's very stressful because then you have to worry about idiots pulling broadside into the fucking bumper to bumper traffic, trying to force their way in front of you, thinking that you can stop with fucking 60,000 pounds of total weight and shit like that. And then they get all mad at you and try to fucking brake check you because you blow the horn at them, trying to tell them, "Dude, I can't stop." So they want to be an asshole, and then and further the shit even more. Like in Washington, it's unbelievable how stupid the people are there, how they drive. They're all entitled. They're all driving expensive cars, just about. They're all entitled and shit, thinking that oh yeah, I'm gonna get in front of you. But you know what? Your fucking expensive car came on a truck, motherfucker. All your food in your house comes on a truck. All your fucking furniture, all the building materials for your fucking house came on a truck, asshole. So why don't you give truck drivers a little bit of a fucking break, since they're bringing you every fucking thing that you live and fucking and splurge off of with your fucking lousy piece of shit life. You know what I mean? Fuck you. And when you're cutting across a solid white line and fucking brake checking me and I hit you, I have a fucking camera in my fucking truck. And guess who's going to be at fault? If you're still alive to even fucking sight, you know? I had like this one idiot. This all happened on the same day. All these fucking idiots and shit. So there's another idiot. I'm between me and another fucking truck, and he pulls right in front of me and hits his brakes and shit. So like the other truck's stopping or whatever, and he's like right on the bumper of the other truck, and then he fucking jams on his brakes and shit. Like I just anticipate it, but I mean, you're between two trucks. What chances of survival do you have if my brakes go out or something, or I'm not on top of it? You know,
People are stupid.
stupid. Like, and they're driving fucking a BMW. How did you get all that money to drive that fucking car and you're that stupid? I guess it doesn't take fucking brains to have money, does it?
There you go. Exactly.
They're just entitled. They're just born fucking wealthy because they're fucking somebody in their family busted their ass to make all the money that they inherited through their fucking fake fucking certificate, fucking college education and shit, because they're entitled. Oh, I went to Harvard and got drunk every night and shit and got a degree and all that, and I'm connected. You know what I mean? Right? One stop understands. We live in such a fragile world when you think about it. You just imagine all these entitled people when they lose their fucking running water and they'd actually have to survive and not have something brought to them. They'd have to go out and get it themselves. They don't, they'd have to dig a hole to take a shit out in the fucking woods. How many of these people will survive?
You're right.
Take away their electricity, take away their running water and their sewage, and all these people living in the city, how long would they live before they'd be fucking eating each other like zombie apocalypse? I mean, think about it. Like, all that shit every day, and where there's millions of people living all concentrated and shit. If all that stuff stopped, everybody would fucking die from their own squander within a month. Guarantee you. People would be shitting everywhere, and there'd be no place to put it. That's why I would never, ever fucking live in a city.
It's like that in India.
I don't think she wants to drive a truck. She doesn't want to drive a. She doesn't like to drive. Period.
Oh, my CDL. Yeah, no, I do like to drive. What are you talking about? I love to drive.
I thought you didn't like to drive.
No, I love to drive. No, I love it. I'll drive far places, but fucking in a big truck like that, I would just be. It'd be like Grand Theft Auto. I'd be running people over. Give a fuck. Grand Theft Auto. I'd be running everybody over. And I don't care.
Yeah.
I used to be on.
Have a Queen Wasp fucking logo on the side of your truck and shit. Get the fuck out of my way or I'll sting your ass.
Right. Get out of the way. They don't do that out here where I live. We don't have Lyft. We don't have Uber. DoorDash we do, but I don't feel like putting my car into a grave.
Oh God. I've taken Tylenol, I've taken ibuprofen. This does not work.
My son's got the same thing. He's taking NyQuil at the moment.
Yeah, I almost got NyQuil, but then I'm like, I better not have that shit because it's got alcohol in it.
Does it?
My truck. Yeah, you're not allowed to have any alcohol in the truck.
I didn't know.
I had to have the lady read it to me because I couldn't even fucking focus on my vision's all fucked up too.
It's raining now here one stop, and we have the wind. I remember you said it rained before. Well, the funny thing is the type of truck I usually drive is the type that I like to steal in GTA. But yeah.
I got an 85 Toyota pickup truck. It's fucked up though. Spent a bunch of money fucking fixing it, and it turned out that the transfer case got water in it. Now it's seized and fucking 4 high. And I try to dump some of that fucking stuff in it that's supposed to dissolve the rust and all that. When I get a chance, I haven't had any time. It's in storage, and then fucking some rat went in there and made a nest under the fucking hood and ate my fucking spark plug wires up and shit. Fucking pissed.
Oh shit.
Piece of shit. Fucking hate rodents, man. Especially those deer mice and shit. They kill people. They're fucking viruses and shit. They fucking. That's why I don't fuck with rattlesnakes or anything like that, because they eat all those fuckers. They leave rattlesnakes alone. Kill them. Rattlesnakes and hawks and shit. They're fucking rodent fucking killers, you know? But I'm gonna have to put poison all underneath my hood and shit, I think. Kill as many of them as I fucking can. I love it when I'm driving down the highway and I see these little fucking mice running on the road and I just squash them with my truck, you know?
Oh my god. That thing that you sent me before was so fucking disgusting. Oh my god.
Yeah, bot flies.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, I've seen them in rabbits. Never seen them in squirrels.
I mean,
Poor
but where do
thing.
you get them from? Like, they don't have.
They fucking the fly lands or lays eggs on branches and shit like that. And when the animal brushes against the thing, the eggs get on their fur and then they immediately burrow into their skin.
But where? Everywhere? Like, I thought that was only
Anywhere.
like tropical shit.
No, it's in the deserts and shit. Everywhere. They're a fly. They're a fucking nasty big fucking black fly. And that's their larvae. And the larvae requires a host. You can even get in humans.
That's just gross.
Yeah.
And
The
the
worst
first, you know
disgusting
what the first
parasite
comment?
there is.
Did you see the first comment that somebody wrote on that stream? Was if you would have taken care of the squirrel and not worried about filming it, you might have gotten it done.
Whatever.
Well, no, she could have used 2 hands and been done with it. Instead, she had to film it. I mean, I get that. I do.
That's a wild animal.
It didn't seem so wild. She was fucking touching it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how wild that thing was because she was touching it. I can't even touch mine. They nip me and tell me not to do it.
Huh.
You know, that's like that one time that I went to pet it and it nipped me, like, and then another time it thought I stole its food and it tried to bite me, and I was like, you know what, you little shit, I'll fucking take your food away. But
Dang.
what? It tried to bite me, like it you know. I'm losing my patience now. They're not as cuddly as they're supposed to be. Bastards. They're only being themselves. They're only being themselves. I feel bad. I just have no patience anymore. Got too much bullshit going on and too much time on my fucking hands. Too much time to think and be pissed off. Oh, excuse me. But oh well, okay. I liked it so much better when I was just working. I had no time. Having no time I can handle. Having too much time I'm not good with. Too many decisions to make.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, should I clean the kitchen? No. Should I clean my room? No. Should I do this? No. Should I do that? No. I'm just going to go back to sleep and wallow, which is what I do. I'm a wallower. I'll figure it out one of these days, but today ain't that day. Today's St. Patrick's Day, and I'm going to fucking celebrate.
Today is?
Yeah, today is, yeah, Monday.
Wow.
Yep. Monday.
Just another day for me.
Well, my kid went out. We went out and bought all the stuff we got to buy. Corned beef. I didn't buy a corned beef. I buy sliced corned beef, like deli meat.
Yeah.
And make mashed potatoes and carrots and cabbage and blanch the cabbage leaves, and I take cabbage leaf and then put a piece of corned beef and then put a scoop of mashed potatoes and a piece of carrot and roll it up, and then you heat it up in the oven, and everybody gets that roll up, or 2 or 3 or 4 or whatever. And you heat it up, and you get everything in all in one. And I'm not standing over a pot for 6 hours cooking a corned beef. It's quicker, it's easier, less mess, and everybody's happy.
Yeah.
And my daughter was like, "Are you gonna do that?" And I was like, "Only if you can come to the store and buy the food." She was like, "Yeah, I can do that." I'm like, "All right, cool." So we did that, and we're all ready for tomorrow. Like I said, it's not going to take me that long. It's just cooking the mashed potatoes and, the
Yeah.
carrots and stuff. That's it. I learned that I tried it a couple of years ago. I saw it on somewhere, like, whatever, Facebook or some shit. And I was like, I'm going to try this because it looks like it's easier, because in normal circumstance, I'd be cooking a corned beef, and by the time the corned beef's done, I've been cutting pieces off, checking to see if it's done. I'm full. I don't even want to eat, and it takes forever. And it's like, ugh. So the only thing I miss, though, is the cabbage, because when you cook the corned beef and the cabbage in the same pot, you get the cabbage gets nice and flavorful. It's not plain cabbage. But I can also make sweet and sour cabbage with the leftover cabbage. So.
Yeah.
And that's real easy to make too. So my daughter wants to try some kind of recipe where hold on, dinner slices exactly one Doug. I was
One
like, I can't
Yoda.
call him, huh?
One Yoda stop Doug.
I asked them for a
becoming-
slice a little bit thicker because it's just easier. And she wants to try some kind of thing that the latest rage is where cabbage is better than meat. And I don't know, you cook it in such a way in the oven or whatever, and it's supposed to be really good. Now, I like cabbage anyway. So it doesn't matter how you cook it, I'll still like it,
Yeah.
But supposedly that's the dealio. So that's good. I guess we'll sit down and I'll make stuffed mushrooms for her boyfriend because he went and got me he went to the res for me and got me cigarettes.
Yeah, unfortunately, Yoda, I don't have any place to do any work anymore. Almost all my Snap-on and Mag tools were stolen from me. I lost all my tools and shit. I mean, I have like a transmission jack and all that shit, but I don't have any place to work. Like my shit's in storage. I lost my house, lost everything, so I just have basic shit there and all that stuff, and I pretty much just want to get rid of everything and not deal with nothing anymore. I want to get rid of all the vehicles I have, all the other stuff, every little loose end thing I can think of. Just get a diesel truck and use it to pull my fucking travel trailer and just live out of the travel trailer. It's an old travel trailer I rebuilt. Did some modifications to it. Shit. I have like way too much shit. I thought or get a cab over that pops out or whatever pops up. I don't know. I really just want to get rid of everything and I want to move the fuck out of away from where I'm at. I mean, I really love living there and stuff, but I don't have any reason to stay anymore. And just depends on how long it's going to take them to treat my shit. And I really kind of want to go to work for the railroad. I want to get out of a truck. I don't want to deal with trucks anymore. It's just too many fucking assholes. They don't pay, it doesn't pay very well anymore.
It's not worth it anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, it's got all kind of custom shit. I did a whole bunch of custom welding on it. I got custom bumpers on it that are fucking 80, 100 mile an hour bumpers and shit. It's got a Warren winch on the front. It's got a brand new motor in it. It's all been ported and everything. It's fuel injected. I just don't know whether I'm going to get rid of it yet or not, because I got like a lot of sentimental value into it. I've had it a long time. I've been through some major shit with that truck. It's an awesome 4-wheel drive, straight axle. 85's the only year they made them fuel injected with a straight axle. It's got the 410 gear in it. And it just fucking has a real low granny here in it. Yeah, I considered doing that. I actually considered putting a fucking a V6 or a V8 in it too. A lot of people put fucking Chevys in them. And I was gonna put Jeep axles on it, so I didn't have to deal with the fucking knuckles on them, you know, leaking and shit. But it doesn't leak. I fucking did repacked them and shit before all this shit went wrong. I just haven't decided what I'm gonna do. It's just trying to find a transfer case for it. They're getting hard to find. And yeah, I could take it out and have it rebuilt, but it fucking is a fortune. They fucking charge so much to do shit anywhere I live. Mechanics are all fucking rapists. And they do shitty work.
Because they get paid so much.
Yeah, they just do assholes. They're a bunch of punks and shit. And
Yeah, but out here, it's like they get paid $200 an hour.
yeah, diesel would be kind of cool in there, actually.
You know.
I just liked it for fucking wheeling out in the desert and shit, desert dueling and all that, but yeah. Oh god, my nose is bothering me so bad. Thank you. Thank you. It hurts so much to sneeze, too. You have no idea. Ah. Oh god. Now my nose is getting all raw and everything from all the drainage, you know?
Yep. I'm wiping it. Yeah.
Fuck.
That's what I use chapstick for. I put chapstick on my nose.
Yeah, I got some Blistex somewhere around here.
You know, you get to the point where it's just chapstick time.
Yeah, it sucks being on the fucking road and not being home where you can fucking have a vaporizer and shit, you know?
Yeah.
But then my vaporizer got taken. I had a really awesome vaporizer humidifier.
I don't think I've
It was
used
like
a
several $100s. Yeah, they took that.
Ooh. Okay. I haven't used a vaporizer in years. Oh, Vern. Vern just fell the fuck off the face of the earth. He'll be back. Probably doesn't even realize he fell off. Yet. Talking. He's probably talking. Hey, you 8 people. Thank you for hanging around, man. I don't understand how you can do it. I'm not lying. Hanukkah's right when he said I was the worst. Oh my god. But I appreciate y'all. I appreciate you, every one of you. Everybody in the chat, everybody not in the chat, anybody listening. Thank you. Thank you so much. Mafia, yeah. That's it. I just, you don't have to be loyal. That's lots of people around here aren't loyal, and that's okay. But I don't know. Like I said, I wasn't even gonna go live. Lately I feel like I have nothing to offer. Nothing at all. It's not exciting. It's not fun. It's not nothing. It's okay. But, I feel like I have absolutely nothing to offer but bad attitude. And that's not the way to do things, At the same time, if anything, it's real over here. We're real people with real problems and not just nonsense with YouTube problems, It's not like someone looked at me funny and I'm going to be crying about it, It's just, I don't know. I wish I could fix my poor attitude. I wish I could, but I can't. That's not true. I guess I can. Because it's all from within. And I should practice what I preach, because if you look through the right kind of glasses, you will see the world in a way that maybe you should. Instead of looking at all the bad. Right. Right, one stop, exactly. I'm not a gossip. I never liked that. But, maybe Vern's battery died. But I think we talk about things too. The good thing about things, God, the good thing that we talk about is that people can relate to each other. We all kind of relate to each other in a lot of ways, And it's interesting how I only have, and I just noticed this, and it's not anything, but there are certain regulars that are not here all the time. And I hope that they're okay. You know what I mean? Like, I notice when people aren't here that are usually here. Yeah, I was happy to see Nemesis as well. I didn't expect it. I woke up and I was like, oh, he didn't even tell me he was going live. Not that he had to, but I expected him to, because all week I've been fielding questions about him. You know what I mean? Like, he could have said this afternoon, hey, I'm going live tonight, but he didn't, but that's okay. It was spontaneous. How do I say this? It doesn't seem like things really have changed at all. Is that a fair point? Do you think, One Stop?
Got kicked out or something.
I feel like that's a fair point. But I still feel like nothing's changed. It's a fair point. It's nothing changed. But that's not my problem, though, is it now? Right? Vern, what the fuck?
I don't know. I got kicked out or something. I didn't even know I was kicked out.
Yeah. See, I said that. You dropped out, and I said, oh, he doesn't even know he's gone. And he said he's probably still fucking talking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was right.
Universe works in mysterious ways.
Oh, does it so? Does it? Rage quit. There you go. One stop. Rage quit. I love when they do that. I'm gonna go now. Rage quit. Rage quit. It's like so dumb, and back to what you were saying. I haven't used a vaporizer in years. I mean, I'm still stuck on the conversation.
Yeah.
A look, you can even read the chat. People were glad to see you.
Really?
Yeah, read the chat.
Huh. Notice how there's 8 people in here watching.
Yep, I thanked them.
2 chatting. There's like 2 harmless people, but then there's 2 people at least who sit here and watch the stream and report to the little group of people,
I don't care.
like how Tonic was informed about Trunk Monkey allegedly talking shit. It's kind of funny how he found out about that through a third party.
Are you sure he heard about it through a third party?
Yeah. Who else would have told him? He wasn't watching it.
How do you know he wasn't watching my stream?
Because he was busy doing his own.
I know. I'm just kidding. I'm just messing.
And
with
he would have been playing your stream if he was listening to it.
you. Just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I'm just saying that.
Yeah. Well, that's what I don't. People don't get me wrong. People do that to me too, though.
And that's why Andrew only did a 7-minute fucking stream on Yoda Doug, because he knows he's here.
Right.
Believe me.
So what does that mean? So he couldn't troll him long enough, or something like that. I mean,
He wanted his attention and he didn't get it.
right? Okay.
He expected Yoda to come in and start trying to defend himself or whatever, but he didn't.
Well, some of us, we actually learn, right? We learn not to bother. Like I said, I get messages from people all the time.
And he's not a multitasker, obviously, so he quit his stream so he could come over and see what we were going to say. And when we didn't say anything,
yeah, there's nothing to say. I don't know Yoda Doug. I've heard things, but at the same time, none of my business. Don't care. Doesn't affect me at all. I only have a problem when people do things to me.
If you go with the mainstream, then you would have to side against Yoda Doug. But if you just go with your own opinion about shit and listen to who the people are that are making the accusations, then you'd pretty much say, fuck that shit. Because they're the same people that do all the same bullshit to everyone else and all that. And it's like a dog-eat-dog world over there. You know what I mean?
But at the same time,
whatever Yoda does, it doesn't affect me because, like, I don't care.
Well, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. I don't really know. Yeah, and I haven't.
I've heard it all. I know everything all about it all. But my opinion is this: like, whatever, you know, like I don't give a fuck. You
just trailed off. I don't know what happened.
So it's like, I only deal with people on face value. You know what I mean? Like, if you're a dick to me, then I pretty much ignore you. I don't want nothing to do with you.
Right.
I might be subbed. I might get an alert. I might flip over there for a second just to see the nonsense, but I can only take about a few minutes of it, and I'm done. Like, I can only watch Andrew for a couple minutes, and I'm done. Same old bullshit, and he's just he doesn't entertain me. I just don't like negative, fucking ugly people, and that's what he is. And boy, does he look different than he did a few years ago, man, let me tell you. I wouldn't even recognize him other than his fucking obnoxious voice.
Yeah, I don't know anything about him. It's like I don't know I don't know anything about a lot of people.
Yeah, it's best that you don't. He's always trying to call people out, but he's never ever owned up to his own shit. Like, he gets a free pass on all of his bad behavior and shit like that, but anybody else that says this or that, man, it's like, well, you made a good saying once about it.
Me?
Yeah, about when people don't own up to their shit, but call other people out on it.
Oh, I don't know.
I forget what you said, but we're right.
Yeah, I don't know.
Something about each other
Well,
or
that's
something.
good. That's good, Doug. I mean, like I said, I had you confused with somebody else in the first place. I kept saying, is this so and so? Is this so and so? And they were like, no, this is so and so. And I went, oh, and I'm just talking names. You know, I don't. I wasn't around for it. I don't give a fuck about it. That's how I feel. If I wasn't here, I don't care. And half the shit that goes on here now, I still don't care. Because it's none of my business. People stick their nose where they don't fucking belong. You know? Like in the old days, I probably wouldn't be that village person throwing cabbages at the person going by in the cage. You know what I mean? Unless they did something to me or my family, I wouldn't be that person standing out there throwing tomatoes. Because I don't care. It's none of my fucking business.
A waste of food, anyways.
Yeah, well, that's it. You know, people are like, this person is so bad. So bad. Well, that's on them. That's not on me. They're nice to me. They don't stab me in the back. They're not dragging me by the hair down the street. What the fuck? You know, don't get me wrong, but at the same time, what the fuck do I care? I don't know. That people don't like that. People are like, you know, you should hate this person because of what they're doing. Well, they're not coming in here being an ass. I got nothing to do with them. You know what I mean?
Gatekeeping.
Yeah, well, that's it. That's that fucking childish shit. So sick of that childish gatekeeping. It's teenage bullshit. I don't like this person, so you're not supposed to like this person either because you're my friend. No, go fuck yourself. I ain't nobody's friend. I only considered a couple people my friends. And a couple of them have stabbed me in the face. But that's the way it goes, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's life.
They said I have so much more shit to worry about than what goes on here. About
Right.
people I've never met that I don't really know, who don't know me, who think they know who I am or what I am, but they don't really know shit about me.
Because people never bother to get to know. They just take things at face value and they take what everybody says. And that's another thing that possibly annoys
What they
me.
find out on the internet.
What annoys me is people say things like, you don't like this person because of what other people have done. No, I don't like that person because of what they've done to me.
You've been lying about Sugar Crits paying you on the side to do all the shit that's going on here. So
You know
first
what?
of all, it's
I
Sugar
wish
Crits.
I wish somebody would fucking pay me, okay? I would gladly take the money and be a fucking bitch to people. But ain't nobody worried about it. Nobody gives a fuck about me. Nobody's fucking trying to pay me for anything. They're like, fuck you, bitch. Shut up. You're boring. You're stale. You have the worst fucking channel. And that's fine. That means I am low-hanging fruit. I am left alone. I'm left alone. And that's okay. Even if I'm friends with Rebel, we're still, to a point, left alone, which is interesting because everybody else gets fucking in trouble. Nemesis, etc. Not me. They couldn't be bothered because I can't be swayed. I can't be bought. As much as I'm desperate for money, I still can't be bought.
When people get so paranoid on here too, suspecting somebody up to something else and all that, and they're totally wrong. Like Abe with trying to think about all these sock accounts being so and so and all that when they're not. Like he has no fucking proof that it's who he thinks it is, but he's convinced it is. But he could be literally totally wrong about it. And like these other people do the same thing, and then they start going after and they, certain people are accusing certain people this or that because they've heard something else or think that they have the internet goods on them and shit, and they're totally wrong. It's like, and then being so thin-skinned that you can't take any collective criticism whatsoever, and all of a sudden you think it's an attack and you're gonna fucking go real life on them and fucking drive by and shoot them.
Yeah. Well,
It's nuts.
what annoys me to a point is if you're going to accuse me of being paid to whatever, okay, to say something to you, to disagree with you, you're basically saying that I am not my own person, that I don't have a brain of my own. And that's I don't want to be your fucking friend now anyway, because that's insulting. You know what I mean? Like you said with Abe, you only do this because of this, that, and the other. No, motherfucker, I did it because. And the worst thing is, I've told him
No, I
1,000
totally
times.
understand. I totally get that. You know what I mean? I totally understand
I mean,
how annoying that can be because it's like you try to tell them, but they've already have it brainwashed in their head that it's this way and blah blah. And they think that you're lying or you're fibbing or something or you're not being truthful when you are being totally fucking honest. And there's nothing more frustrating than when you're honest or truthful and people cannot fucking accept it because they think that there's something personal that's involved. And it's like that's the problem when you let things get personal, it clouds your judgment completely.
yeah,
And you start to like fucking swing blindly in the dark, and you're swinging and trying to hit people who have nothing to do at all with the whole nonsense that's going on.
right.
And trying to be neutral around people like that's real difficult because they create so much fucking stirring up shit and everything that other people get all paranoid. Oh, well, you're talking to that person, that must mean that you side with them and you're undermining me. It's like I'm just an adult who can get along with people that don't get along with each other because I'm just like neutral when it comes to all that shit. Like, because that's between you and them, not me. And if you want to fucking try to bring me into it, then we have nothing more to say because I don't want to deal with immature people who have not grown up and can't get out of high school or junior high.
Yep.
Because my life does not revolve around YouTube at all. And like I know all about all this shit and everything like that at one point, but it's like I don't care.
Yeah.
It's funny how all these people invest so much time and effort into caring about what somebody says or this or that. It's just fucking get a life, dude. You need to get a life. You need to fucking
Get out.
find a hobby or something. Yeah, because YouTube is not a hobby. It really isn't.
Nope.
It's like an illusionary social media thing or whatever. It's like an illusion of having like normal interaction with people, but it's not. It's totally not natural or not normal. And it creates psychosis. People get fucking psychotic on here, you know?
Yep. Absolutely.
Oh, I like Abe. I don't mind him at all. You know what I mean? But he can be overbearing, and I understand how he rubs people the other way and stuff. I can see both sides. But I understand also how he feels at the same time because he does get treated really unfairly at one point because but he has to get over that. He also has to understand that just because he can go into a chat or whatever doesn't mean that he's welcome there and doesn't mean that he has a right to be there. I mean, there are no rights on YouTube really. You know what I mean? When it comes to someone's channel or whatever like that, they can do whatever the fuck they want. And if you don't like it, go someplace else and I would never even begin to do what he does because I don't want to be anywhere where I'm not wanted.
Right.
I don't want to offend people. I don't want to create people grief. I don't want to give people the satisfaction. Like he gives people the satisfaction of popping them in the chats and they enjoy doing it where they love to see him squirm. It's sad. It's sick.
He knows. The worst part is he knows, and he gives it to them.
Yeah, and he feeds off of it the same way. I mean, that's how he gets his attention, and I guess I don't know, but I'm a person who doesn't really care about attention, numbers, or anything like that. I never really did. I just did my own thing at one point, and I was shunned for it or whatever, and it just got out of hand.
Yeah.
I got into the LARPing shit pretty deep and all that stuff. I got so good at it that people couldn't tell that I was acting. And I thought that was the whole success of it. I'm like, if you can't tell I'm acting, then I've hit the mother load there. I should be a real actor.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because then I could do the real shit. Oh, God, my nose is killing me. I gotta mute again. I think that's what happened. I might have tried to mute and I X myself out.
Shut yourself up for good.
Nothing worse than blowing your nose and everybody going, oh.
Yep,
It's
don't I know it. Gravy butt. I got the poo-poo pains, a block of cheese, my friend, and now constipated. Yeah, cheese will do it to you.
So that's, I tell you, that Snoqualmie Pass, you know, the day before that I had to go through there was a massive wreck with fucking like 7 or 8 fucking big rigs and shit.
Wow.
So yeah, I didn't know that it was that bad, but apparently it was that bad, and they had to close the highway down and shit.
Yeah,
And
that's
a
what
day
happened.
later, I went through, it was clear.
That's pretty much been from the beginning, Yoda. I've had people come in and they don't like each other, but everybody's cool with each other. Like everybody respects each other. Everyone behaves like an adult. Most people. You know, I've had, like 3 or 4 different people that don't like each other, but they respect each other enough to not act up in here. Or maybe they just respect me enough to not act up in here. You know? And I appreciate that. I appreciate that so much. Welcome, Gravy Butt. I don't think this is going to help you poop, but
Yeah, cheese isn't good for pooping.
no. Well, I don't think the stream is going to help either, but I don't know.
You could try giving yourself a nice enema.
One can never tell. Soap works. Ow. You got the bubble guts. The bubble guts.
That's got to be Prime.
Oh, that's okay, though, because Prime came up on my stream the other day, and he was cool. But you wouldn't know because you fell asleep when I tried to play it for you.
Oh, I know. Sorry.
That's all right. I was playing it, and then after a while, I was talking to you at the same time, and I said, you know what? Vern's asleep. I'm going to turn this shit off now. I said he was the only one I wanted to hear it anyway. I wanted One Stop to hear it, too, because I could have sent the link to One Stop about the you know, about the stream. I could have sent him the stream, but I just figured I'll play that. I played the end of Tonics, so
Yeah.
that's funny though. But all's good.
I said I don't have a problem with really anybody other than a couple of people, which I'll remain nameless. But
Well, yeah. But if they come over here, you know, they don't come over here and cause no shit. So not even Prime. Prime's pretty fucking funny.
I don't have a problem with Prime. Prime doesn't bother me.
Prime is funny to me.
He can be annoying as fuck though at times, you know, when he gets on other panels and shit. But
yeah, but it depends on whose panel he's going on and how
and
people
who
react.
he's going after. I know, yeah, I know, but I mean, I'm just saying, like, I mean, it's funny at times, but then it gets overbearing. But
like he came over the other day, and I let him up because it said AC, so I thought it was AC, and I thought it was odd. And Tonic was already on stream, so it was kind of odd for me. I was like AC, but I let him up, And he goes, Paula Crispy, are we good? I go, yeah. Oh, hi, Prime. Yeah, we're good. And that was it. He goes, thanks.
Yeah.
You know, Paula Crispy. And I was like, oh, okay. I never had a problem with Prime. But then again, you know, he's never been nasty to me. I mean, the Paula Crispy shit, that's not nasty, so I don't give a shit about that. But you know, like he really gives Nemesis a hard time. Sometimes, you know. And okay, he doesn't
He
bother
gives
me.
Abe a much harder time than he does Nemesis. He fucking trolls the fuck out of Abe.
Oh yeah. Well, that and Rebel too, because he screams that lovely phrase that
Yeah.
you know that like the newscasters have to deal with, you know.
Yeah.
So, but no, I got no problem with Prime. I don't think he would come in here anyway because right now, because there's nothing going on. You know what I mean? There's no controversy. There's nobody in here that's controversial. No one to even make fun of. You know what I'm saying?
But he would come in and with his gravy, but that sounds like him saying that.
Okay, true. Could be.
He's more articulate when it comes to certain things like that. Talking about constipation and cheese. That's like
That's true.
it's like his fucking yeah.
Yeah, but it's such a random statement as opposed to being,
Right, but that's how he is.
you know, as opposed to being controversial. It's like a random statement where he just had to put something in where I couldn't even say, "What the fuck? Get out of here!" You know, like I
Right.
wouldn't even say that. You know, if it's you, Prime, come on up. Let's have a conversation. Bring some life to my stream, huh?
Dang it. I just hate the feeling like I'm gonna sneeze all the time. It's just
Yep.
it's the worst
I
feeling.
hate when you wake up tomorrow morning after you've slept and the mucus in your nose is hard as a rock and you got to blow it out because it hurts so bad in your sinuses. Like
You
that's
just
what I
had to
hate.
go into details.
Sorry. I was trying to be nice.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't say boogers. I just said, you know.
If I could just get to sleep, and I don't even know if I could get to sleep. I should have gotten NyQuil and just drank the whole bottle and fuck it.
Well, it's funny. That's why I used to like my CPAP mask because I would sleep with it on and I knew that I was getting air. It was like a, you know.
Breathing for you.
You know, it's like it gave me some kind of security. Can you hear that water? Oh, good.
I've got trucks all around me idling hella loud.
No, it's okay.
Speaking of water, I need to drink some.
You can't add water to yours one stop? Well, you donated to him. Like a Scientologist, yeah. You because mine, I used to be able to add water to it one stop. I even have the humidity turned up to 7 and it goes to 9. Wow, that sucks.
Yeah, we had a humidifier in our house, but the water was so hard it would cause dust to get in the house from the water being hard, you know. And just stopped using it. Yeah, I had them build a electronic air cleaner in there. It was just totally custom. It was fucking sweet. It all went to shit. Just fuck. Somebody else's house now. Even put my initials in the concrete step. Because I thought the house was going to be mine. But it didn't work out that way. Thanks to COVID and cancer and a bunch of shit.
So all that happened in 2021?
2017 is when it started. Because I tore my right bicep tendon. I was going to start a business doing like outdoor furniture that was made out of logs and shit like that, because I could get all the free wood I wanted, you know.
Uh-huh.
And I was going to start with my ex and all that. And then my engine failed in my truck, so I was fixing the engine in the truck. I was moving my toolbox. We're on vacation, but I just decided to come home from because we had a week timeshare over the hot springs, and I came home with the kids because the kids wanted to play video games or something. I don't forget what it was, and I wanted to get started on the truck. So I was trying to move my toolbox, and I got stuck on the separation between the garages, and I went to lift it up to pull it over, and I fucking totally tore it completely. My right bicep. I could not work. I could not do anything for like 3 years almost. Because when I didn't have any health insurance, and I couldn't go to the emergency or anything. I just called up and inquired about it, and they said it would be between $48,000 and $70,000 for the surgery, and that because I had to wait so long, over a month, it would require a cadaver part. I'd have to take a ligament, or a tendon out of a dead person, and graft it into mine.
Yikes.
And there was a huge percentage of it being rejected, and then after 5 years, it was likely going to tear again, and was not great prognosis and all that. So I just had to end up rehabilitating myself, and so then everything started to fail in my life, like my relationship,
Right.
all this shit. I was being accused of things I wasn't doing, and because somebody was feeding her a bunch of shit because I was doing YouTube, because I couldn't work or anything. I couldn't do anything. So I got stuck on YouTube with my friends doing UFO paranormal shit and other stuff. I just spent way too much time on there and attracted negative fucking shit to the point of where they started to send fucking cops to my house, pizza delivery people, fucking everything you can imagine. Then Spectrum started showing up in the middle of the night to fucking disable my cable. Like somebody was doing that too. Like they were connected people. Because I started to dare them into doing shit, and of course they had the fucking deep pockets to do it, I guess, or whatever, and it
Yeah.
entertained them. I was entertaining to them. So I played this game with them to fuck with them. Only got out of hand, like I said, and next thing you know, my mom got sick. I was taking care of her, and then they were starting to call in fucking people for welfare checks, just like they were doing at Rebel and shit. Send state people over like that. And there was like weird shit that started to happen and everything else. And they were trying to interview my mom to try to get her to say that I was abusing her or something like that, which my mom was like, no, he's fucking totally taking care of me. Without him, I don't know what I would do, blah, blah, blah. Because they got out of hand. They fucking got way out of hand, I'm telling you.
Right.
And yeah. So anyway, and then I got cellulitis in my legs, really bad, and sepsis. And like there was a point where I had called up, ask a doctor. Somebody's like, you need to like, it's free. You can talk to the doctor because they were concerned. So I called them up, and the doctor says, take a picture of your legs and send it to my email, and I'll get back to you. And he's like, what's your phone number? And I'm like, so he goes, I need to talk to you on the phone. So I gave him my phone number, and he calls me up and says, if you don't go to the hospital right now, you're going to die.
Jesus.
You have like a serious infection, and how long, he wanted to know all the specific, how long I've been suffering. He goes, it's way too long. He goes, any day now you could die. He goes, don't worry about the cost. They'll put you on Medicaid. Just tell them that you have no income, no money. Just take everything out of your wallet other than your ID. And that's what I did. And I was in the hospital for like 2 days while they were giving me IVs and all that stuff. And I, like I said, that's when all my whole relationship went down the crack because she didn't know what was up, but it was bad. So anyway, like I was so sick from the sepsis for like 3 weeks that I couldn't eat at all. And anything I eat, I would either throw it up or it'd go right through me. And even water and shit at times, I couldn't even swallow water. So they gave me like this anti-nausea medicine, which made a huge difference and stuff. And then I had to go for, that was the second time I had to go for intravenous IVs for like 2 weeks because they wanted to keep me in the hospital but I had to take care of my mom. So I worked it out to where I just had to go every other day for, intravenous feedings.
Right.
And for an IV. And so it took about a month until I was better. Or I was not sick. But then I had something else that happened to me. And like, my mom was pretty sick by then. It was about halfway through her, the time that she was dying and shit. And I woke up and I was hella sick. I was like, oh no, I didn't know what was wrong. Like, but I was like on the floor of the bathroom when she found me. And I was perspiring so bad and everything. And she's like, well, oh my God, what's the matter? Blah, blah. And she could hardly walk. And she went and got me a bottle of water and was like ready to call 911 and shit. All of a sudden, I just got better and shit. But I think it was my pancreas was all fucked up and my gallbladder or something. Something was really fucked up. I totally felt like I was going to die.
Jesus.
It was like 6 or 8 hours I was there. I woke up like 3 in the morning, 2 in the morning. I was like fucking, I had my pancreas or my appendix out, but it felt like an appendicitis.
Right.
Like, was that same feeling, But I was at the point, like, I mean, I've been at that point for a while now, like, where everything in my life has just gone so fucking to shit that I was just like, I'm better off if I just die right now.
I'm sorry you feel that way. Hello, Hillbilly Man. Hillbilly Man's here to save the day.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
But yeah,
Oh,
I've been down pretty low, after the whole thing with everything in my life, It was bad. And being trolled to death over just nonsense. And then, like I said, when oh, I shouldn't even talk about it publicly. I'll tell you privately, but
all right.
the shit I went through, with the authorities and everything else too. Like my civil rights were completely violated to the point of where I should have a fucking huge lawsuit. They should be paying back everything they had allowed to be taken from me. In other words, like my home, everything, because they were involved in doing it.
You'll never be able to prove it, though.
No,
like,
they did it perfectly. They perfectly fucked me out of my life. They were trying to get me to do something so that they could put me in fucking prison and throw away the key type of shit. For doing nothing. I absolutely did nothing to deserve this at all. Words. You have a freedom of speech, you don't have freedom of speech.
Yeah.
Not at all. Because I fucking knew about their corruption and shit, and knew about some other corruption that was going on, and they didn't like it. They don't want people to know what they're really up to. Because if people knew what they were up to and shit, these fuckers would be put in prison themselves who wear badges and shit, including judges. Because if there's, a judge can go to prison, can be fucking held in contempt if there's a conflict of interest. That's the only time a judge can actually be held accountable, is if they make a judgment on behalf of somebody else's interests against you, especially if you're innocent, which was what was done to me. But that judge died of cancer, so she got what was coming to her anyways. Because otherwise, nothing would have happened to her. Like you said, so the universe held her accountable.
Right. Who's DFK?
DFK?
Yeah.
DFK is a cool dude, I know.
DFK had the Secret Service at his house.
When was that? No, DFK isn't on Hebrews, I don't think.
He's a what?
He does drink too much and all that, but I don't think he's ever been on Hebrew. I don't ever remember seeing him on Hebrew. Oh, he wanted off Biden. Jesus. Fuck. I missed that. He used to live stream all the time. He gave Shelly a car. I actually had his phone number for a while and shit. Before I lost my phones were stolen from me. Everything was stolen from me. Everything that really mattered to me in my life just about was taken from me. My guitars, my fishing rods. They even stole my fishing rods. The ones my dad gave me when I was a fucking kid. Had them my whole life. Yeah. They didn't get my fly rods though. I got 2 fly rods that are Fenwicks that are USA made Fenwicks, fucking 40 years old. HMG graphite, 9 foot, and an 8 foot fiberglass one. With original Fenwicks and shit. Yeah, they didn't get those. The HMG graphite's worth thousands of dollars. Never fucking used it. I bought it to go fishing up in Alaska, steelhead fishing.
Ooh, wasn't that wind? Ooh, damn.
I don't know if it's still the same or not. Haven't talked to him in so long. He was trying to give me money when I was fucking being fucking evicted out of my house and all that. I was homeless and shit, but I wouldn't take it from him. I mean, he's a good dude. Don't get me wrong. He's just a little emotional and
Passionate.
yeah, about his beliefs. He's sort of like Nemesis in a way.
Passionate.
Yeah, I stepped way away from this whole community. I used to spend a lot of time in all their chats and shit. Once I was forced into it, like they came to me, I didn't come to them. And Andrew used to be part of that group of trolls with Hawkwind and NC Tyrant Hunter and a few other dudes. And King Troll used to be 183rd. Yeah. Yeah, I have all the fly tying shit and everything. I've got a whole kit. I was taught by Andre Punians, who invented a bunch of flies and shit. Nymphs. Really famous dude. Fished all over the world. I actually drive right by where he used to live after he moved out of Pleasant Hill in Walnut Creek, where I learned to tie flies from him when I was living there. And then he moved up to Idaho. And I drive right by where he used to live and where they dumped his ashes. And he was a hell of a dude. He was fucking cool.
Have a good night, One Stop. I'll talk to you later. Have a good one. Sleep well. Have a good day at work.
They're all demented, Yoda. Yeah, One Stop, you take care of yourself. We'll see you around.
Yeah.
And thanks for being a good dude.
Right. Thanks for coming. Yeah. Thanks for being here. All of you. Thanks for being here. Breathing life into my lives.
Appreciate yourself, One Stop. Pray for you too. Just not looking forward to fucking tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not looking forward to anything. Oh, that's not true. Immediately, I'm not looking forward to anything. Nothing on the immediate horizon. Ain't nothing there.
I was looking at the odometer on my truck and I've almost driven 5,800 miles in 2 weeks.
Damn.
6,000 miles in, well, not 2 weeks, like 12 days.
That's insane.
Hawkwind. What's up, Paul?
Well, mm-hmm.
What are you up to?
Wind,
Mr.
or
Paul?
I mean, Hawkwind. Hawkwind. Hawkwind is here. I should have made a cup of tea, but man, I've grown out of it now. Get so much sick of it, you know? I'm drinking iced tea now.
Who was that other guy in Texas that used to hang out with that group?
Who are you talking to?
Once, or Yoda.
Yoda?
Yeah.
I was like, I know you ain't talking to me because I don't know jack shit.
There was another one that was in Texas that hung out with those guys too. That was an asshole. I don't know if it was news now. Oh God, I can't think of his name. Yeah, I think I heard something about that.
Permian Basin.
God dang, this nose. How do you go to sleep when you feel like you have to sneeze the whole time?
You pass out eventually.
And then wake up sneezing?
Yeah.
Fuck.
You know, I don't wake up sneezing. I told you I wake up with that pain in my nose and I have to blow it. Every morning I have to blow my nose. Like, seriously blow my nose. It's the first thing I do when I get up out of the fucking, after I come back from the bathroom and sit down in front of this asshole computer. I have to blow my nose.
Huh.
But I don't get sick. Ever since COVID, I haven't really gotten sick. Barely. I get a sinus for one night. That's it. And then it's gone by the morning.
See, these are all the people that fucking Andrew hung out with and did all this fucking shit with, you know? Navin, too. Navin used to hang out with some fucked up people. Do some hella fucked up shit. But they never ever get fucking held accountable for their shit. You know what I mean? They're better than.
I tried.
And see, that's what happens, dude, is that you fucking started looking into these people and then they turn around and then they fucking come after you over this fucking bullshit crap. They invest all their time. Just that bottle of water. I drink so much water. Yep, sure did. Fucking a bunch of sick fuckers, huh? Out of sight, out of mind. There's some other allegations about Eric Brandt doing some weird shit too, huh? Before he threatened that judge.
He threatened a judge.
Yeah, they put him in prison for 12 years over it.
Damn.
Threatened to kill him or something or blow him up or something, I forget. Colorado, I think. It's not get comfortable. Now you're starting to see the truth, huh? Hear that, lurkers? Now they're gonna have to figure out a way. Oh my god! You know what's a trip? Is my screen on my computer? It has random pictures it puts up, and it's a squirrel eating an acorn.
Oh.
Funny, huh?
Yeah.
It's like it knows. It's no coincidence.
Guess I'm just not fortunate enough to be one of those people that, yeah. It's not the way it works. Because that means I'm supposed to get the fuck out of here. Means I should move. I should go.
Yeah, huh? But you know what you should do? You never do, right?
I can't.
It's too easy.
I can't. I can't go anywhere. I can't do anything. I have no money. No money at all. Not a fucking dime. Nobody's got any. I'll never have a savings. I'll never have anything. I'll never own a house. I think I went through this the other day. I'll never have a house. I'll never own a. I'll never lease a car. I won't be able to. I'm not able to do any of that. That's okay. When the time comes, I'm gonna
What
be
about
the.
a temporary, working for a temporary agency?
We
Doing
don't
temp
have
jobs?
any. We don't have any out here.
Huh.
We don't have that kind of shit out here. When the time comes, I'm just gonna have my shopping cart and I'll be eating cat food out of the can with a plastic spoon.
That's about what I'm doing.
I will be the cat lady.
I was eating soup the last couple of nights out of a can cold with a plastic spoon.
I do that. I do that all the time. I almost ate. I yesterday or the day before. I think it was yesterday. I bought some beans in a can, and I was like, I'm gonna eat these cold. People
Just get
said,
used to it.
"Why are we bringing up Flying Monkey?" Oh, sorry. Now I read it. I am guilty, Paul, of telling Nemesis you never read the chat further up, and I decided to read the chat further up, and I understand what you're talking about now.
What happened? I'm having trouble reading.
Somebody said Flying Monkey, and I was trying to figure out why they brought up Flying Monkey. And it's because somebody said, sadly, we lost on of those that would hold these losers accountable recently. And that's why he said Flying Monkey.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to pull cereal. I really do, but if I eat it, I'm going to make myself sick.
Yeah, last time I talked to Flying Monkey, she was saying she was having a really bad day and all that. Remember?
I already got unemployment. You can't make a phone appointment with unemployment out here. Oh, I live in a town of 4,000 people. It's not like that. Yes, but there's not many of those out here. It's hard to explain. I live in a really small place. And like unemployment, You talk to nobody. You talk to a fucking automated system. The only time you talk to people is if they have a problem with you. Oh, thank you, Paul. You guys would just miss my boring ass streams. That's all. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Thank you. I'm touched. I'm not good with compliments, so thank you. I'm really bad with believing that anybody gives a crap, if you know what I mean. And, you know, like I said, I'm even worse at taking compliments. But thank you.
Okay, I just went through a sneezing spurt.
What happened? What?
I just had to sneeze a whole bunch of times, and fuck God, it just kills my head.
At least you're not like me. If I'm gonna sneeze like that, I have to wear diapers.
Yeah, fortunately, because I'm stuck in a truck, not near a bathroom. Bathroom's a quarter of a mile away.
That's what I'm saying. Like Thank you to my son who ruined me. No, Yoda, yeah, there's nothing out here. I'm waiting, believe it or not, it's gonna sound dumb, but I'm waiting on my taxes, and then I'm gonna, I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I've been doing surveys. I've been doing surveys all day long. While I'm sitting here picking my ass, I might as well do surveys, you know what I mean?
Is that like Family Feud surveys? The survey says.
No, I don't know. No, but I'm up to like almost $35. So, oh, thank you. Oh man, thank you. I put my camera on, but I'm blushing, and there's no way I'm putting my camera on. Besides, all the naysayers love to. I don't want to use that term. Ne'er-do-wells. I like ne'er-do-wells. Freaking Tonic used that the other day. Oh yeah, I see what you're saying. Yoda. Yeah, no, I'm in cow country, and we only have like one cow. Well, no, that's not true. There is a dairy, so maybe there's a couple of cows. But oh my God, stop raining like that, because it's just raining in my fucking closet.
What?
Anybody can hear that noise? Yeah, it rains in my bedroom closet.
Why?
Because there's a hole upstairs in the attic window, and it drips right down through, and my landlord knows about it, but they're like, well, they want $1 million to do that, so we're not going to fix it. So,
wow.
Oh yeah, I've got slumlords. Like everybody was all excited. Oh, they got you a new stove. Oh, they got you a new fridge, but they won't fix the fucking house. Like, for instance, we're going to get you new cabinets. They called me the other day. Like, yeah, well, we don't have that in the budget. What? Okay, fine. I'll just rip the shit off the wall. I don't care. I don't care. People wonder why I don't care, because I just don't care. I'd love to move. I have no money. I can't. I live below the poverty line. You know what it is, Vern, because you're doing it too right now. You know what it is, and that's how I live. I live from paycheck to paycheck to paycheck. Well, right now there's no paycheck. Yep, nope. None of them. I have no idea where it is, but I'm sure it's far enough away. Put it this way, a McDonald's is an hour away. Even a lousy McDonald's is an hour away. All that fast food shit is an hour away. Stores close here at 8 o'clock. The grocery store closes at 8 o'clock. 7 o'clock. 8 o'clock? 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock. Yeah. We have a 7-Eleven, which is good because if you need cigarettes, Or shit food. I'm on Long Island. So technically everything is the coast. Everywhere is pretty much the coast. Yeah. So there's nothing. Yep. Absolutely. That's it. I went into a school from kindergarten up through 12th grade in one building. 3-story building. We didn't switch for middle school, high school. It was all in one building. I graduated in a class of 32 people. I have no idea. I'm sorry to tell you. I don't know. It's long, though. Very long. It's broken up into 2 counties, but it's very long. Is that little or is that big? But it's also it's shaped like a horseshoe. So there's the North Fork and the South Fork. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know really. I'm no good at judging size. I'm no good at judging size. I don't know. Is Manhattan bigger? Oh, Manhattan must be smaller. Yeah, I don't, and it's all these little hamlets and villages and stuff like that. Yeah, I really do live in the sticks. This is the sticks. What is it? Boondocks, Bopunk, you know. Yeah, so there's nothing out here. There's nothing out here. Nothing at all. And it's supposedly one of the most expensive places to live. And I'm born and raised here, so I never get out. I'll never get out. Never get out.
I'm dying.
You're not dying. You just feel like you're dying. Be right back. I'm just gonna go grab something to drink. Or refill my bottle with something to drink.
So much for getting up early. Can't even get to sleep. Oh man. Yeah, Long Island's big. I think it's the biggest borough in New York. Land wise, it is. Not population, but land wise. Yeah, I'm just dying. I should have gotten the NyQuil. Should have just drank the whole bottle and before I got in the truck, then I wouldn't be breaking rules or laws.
Oh shit! I got some.
But it's too late now. So I have to get up in 4 hours and drive 9 hours just to make my delivery. And then I don't know what I'm doing after that.
Ouch! Hold on. A little light. It looks like it's close to the size of New Jersey. Oh, yeah, I don't know. Here's the interesting thing, though. My parents, I grew up middle class, right? I guess you could call it middle class. I married poor. I married for love, and he didn't work at all. So I had to work. Christ, that rain is vicious. I had to work sometimes 2, 3 jobs, take care of the kids. I did it all. He never worked. So, like, I don't know. Maybe that's what made me humble. I don't know. I had 3 kids I had 1 kid of my own. Then I got married, and he had 2 kids already. And then I had 2 kids with him. And I raised all of them by myself. Not by myself, but financially by myself. He was there, but... And that's it. So now I'm still, the youngest one is 21. He still lives with me. So does the 27-year-old still live with me. The 33-year-old got out and got married. And so, yeah. And it's at the point where I feel like I'll never get away from my kids. They'll never get away from me. I'm stuck here forever, and I can't go have a life of my own. It just ain't gonna happen. I'm old enough now where I don't have a lot of time left. So I might as well just stay here and fucking die. There's no point in trying to do anything. No point. Hopeless. And then what we've got is YouTube. And tomorrow there'll be a video about me calling me a scammer, that I'm scamming for money because I told you guys I don't have any, so I'm scamming, right? And that my Cash App, which is not shown anywhere unless I put it up, where that person says, you don't see my cash. Bitch, your Cash App is in your fucking description.
He
So
puts it in
shut your
every chat.
mouth.
He puts it on other channels chat too. He'll put it in other channels chat.
Yeah, but it's also there. It's there right on his fucking channel. It's whatever. Fuck him. I hope he dies. But you know what? But tomorrow there'll be a stream about me. Like, really? Oh, because now after 3 hours I brought his fucking name up.
He's trying to help you. He's trying to send people over to you out of curiosity, and then people that don't like him, the people that don't like him will donate to you.
Ain't nobody gonna donate to me. Nobody donates to me. It's bullshit.
But Sugar Grits pays you.
Yeah, right. Everybody thinks that, and that's fucking bullshit too. I had to explain that to somebody today. I was like, I don't get money like you think I do. Yeah, my father retired because he was legally blind. They forced him to retire. And I don't know. I remember him coming into the surgery. My father died when I was a teenager. He died when I was 18. And my mother hated me and stabbed me and beat me all the time. So maybe that's why I don't think Paul's still here, but maybe that's why I'm so humble, because my mother never let me get anything. She used to kick my feet out from underneath me all the time. Every day. But when I had kids, I stopped that shit. I broke that whatever they call it. I can't even think. I broke the cycle. I wouldn't do what she did. She loved my brother. She hated my guts. And somebody was like, because she died in 2018. They're like, she knows everything and she's sorry for it. No, she's not. She's not sorry for anything. And I definitely don't believe that. She was never sorry then. She'll never be sorry again. She'll never be sorry now. So I can honestly say I raised my kids. That includes my 2 stepchildren, so that's 5 kids. I raised them financially. I did it all on my own. And I'm still doing it. But hey, when somebody isn't going to step up, you have to step up yourself. These kids come first, and you have to deal with that. So he wouldn't do it. I did it. Karma got him anyway. He's dealing with his own nonsense. I'm not. No, I am. I'm dealing with my own nonsense, but my nonsense is different. I'm grateful. I'm grateful to be alive. I'm grateful I can still walk down the street. I can drive a car. I'm grateful that I have amazing children. Like you said, Vern, you get so many things that are just slapping you fuck down.
Yeah.
And you just keep going. Just keep going. What else can you do, right? What other real alternative is there?
Death.
That ain't gonna help nobody.
Which is inevitable.
I do wish for it a lot. But not by my own hand. I'm too chicken shit for that. I just wish. I say it out loud all the time. To just take me away from this bullshit, because that's what it is. Bullshit. Unnecessary, nipple twisting bullshit. Like you said, what am I going to learn from it? What am I learning? I'm learning that life sucks and people suck. And every time you do the right thing, you still get fucked over. Sure. Cool lesson. I'm glad One Stop's not here. He'd be screaming at me. Sometimes it's true, though. Sometimes your best is not good enough. Thank you, Doug. I appreciate that. I do. Most of the time, I don't believe it. Most of the time, it doesn't feel like it. I mean, even though I know there's people that see this, there's levels of care. You know. What? Who the? What the? It's not even out there. Oh my God. I don't know who this person is. Or do I? Oh my God, that was like 30 minutes ago. Sorry, guys, hang on. I'm gonna. I don't know who that is. Who are you? Thank you. I didn't even know. I didn't even know. Let me check it. Vern, I think I'm getting your cold. No, that's not true, but no. Oh my God. I don't. What the fuck? Christ, now they got green hearts. What the fuck? I don't. I hope you're still listening. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm still listening. Just,
No, I wasn't talking to you.
just have nothing to say really anymore.
No, it's okay, Vern. I don't.
My nose is just bothering me so bad.
What?
I said my nose is just bothering me so bad. My
Oh yeah,
head.
no, I understand. I understand.
Besides my back, I got this pain in my back too. That is that degenerative disc disease, you know.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
my ankles have been killing me too. Like I could hardly even walk the other day. What does that mean?
What does what mean? What?
My ankles aching like they were. Fuck. I wonder if it's the lupus or something. Yeah, I could hardly even bend my leg, my ankle, both ankles, both feet. Just fucking hurt hella bad. Yeah, I also have 4 autoimmune diseases too: lupus, connective tissue disease, Sjogren's, and this other one I can't even pronounce the name of it. It's fucking me up hella bad. And I have diverticulosis. I have renal cancer, and I have something fucking with my lymph nodes now. Dennis is concerned I might have lymphomas. Don't ask me how the dentist knows, but the problem with the autoimmune disease that are attacking my teeth, and he was reading about it and just feeling my lymph nodes and said they were swollen as fuck. That's what's giving me all this trouble in my jaw, my neck.
Bird, I sent you a message. I know you probably can't see, but really, just
Text message?
yeah. Just don't
Yeah,
say.
yeah. I'll read it after we're done or whatever, because if I close this, it's gonna
Okay.
bump me out.
Okay. Okay.
I've just been kind of squinting at the little teeny tiny text.
Yeah, no, I got you. I got you.
Yeah, it's fucked up my eyes too. That's another thing too. Something's fucking my eyes up. And my pancreas is in a what is it? The word for it? Insufficient.
Right.
My liver's fucked up a little bit too. Well, I got to stop eating anything with sugar, but I fucking broke down and got cookies. Fucking shoot me.
Yeah, I have cookies too. I did not expect to cry on my fucking live stream.
Yeah.
I did
And that's not all. There's more. But I'm not going to go into it because it's sort of personal.
I don't want to hear about your herpes.
No, it's hemorrhoids.
Oh.
And sitting in a truck seat all day isn't good for him either.
Absolutely.
So it's been fucking causing bleeding and shit.
Too much work.
Yeah.
I don't.
Nobody cares. I don't care either.
Let me find out who that is.
And then after all that, I get stuck with this fucking cold from hell. Sinus infection shit. God.
Yeah, I can ask you about when I. Yeah, you don't have to read it. I'll just ask you if you're awake when I shut down.
Okay. I'm so freaking beat. You know when you get so tired that you can't even fucking sleep?
Yep.
Just sort of like kind of go into a daze. So like when you talk to me, I hear you, but I can't always answer because I'm like,
Yeah, you're just in
here,
a
but I'm
fugue.
I'm like in Twilight.
Yeah, like just floating. You're just there. Yeah, I hear you. I'm gonna have
Broken
to
16
anyways.
bone too, Yoda. So like I feel everything. Tore a tendon in my knee, tore both my bicep. Or I mean, I tore a ligament in my knee. I tore both my bicep tendons. I've had other trauma happen to me too. Hella fucked up. Besides getting hit by the car. I was fucking little. Just fuck. I don't even know why I'm here. Don't know why I'm here. To be tormented and tortured to death by fucking idiots.
We want you here, Vern.
Ignorant idiots.
I need you here, Vern. I always have somebody to talk to, and you always
I
come up.
can't feel the bottoms of my feet from my back. Apparently, thought it was that fucking nerve from this or that or whatever, but it turns out it's from my back. It's the nerves in my back.
Neuropathy, you're thinking of, yeah.
Neuropathy, yeah, but it's not because it comes and goes. And neuropathy doesn't come back. Like your feeling doesn't come back once you lose it.
Really?
And yeah, that's
Because
what I was told.
I've had that though, but I have that and it goes away. Mine goes away. It feels like I have pads on the bottom of my feet sometimes, but it goes away.
See, mine feels like when you get like frostbite, like when shit feels really cold,
Yeah.
then it starts to fucking thaw out.
Yeah,
what mine feels
pins and needles, yeah. Me too, but that's what I'm saying. For a long time, if I eat too much sugar, like I can feel it in my feet. You know what I mean? And then it goes away. And I've been dogging sugar like you. I'm fucking my entire life up right now. Hand tools, yeah. Carpal tunnel. I don't know.
No, face it, Yoda. That's from jacking off too much.
Oh my god. Oh good lord.
That's what I always said. You know, like I used to do a lot of typing when I was doing programming and shit, doing office work and stuff. And couldn't feel my fingers and shit at times, you know, because I had to get one of those special pads to rest my fucking wrists on, you know. What's wrong with your wrist? Too much fucking of this, but I can't show you because my camera is on.
It's gotta be who I think it is. Gotta be. Sorry, now I'm snuffling. Oh my god.
So far away from where I need to be right now. God.
There you go, Doug. I'm gonna have to kill this. I'm sorry to say. Go come at me, YouTube, please. Because I have to go to bed. It's 3 a.m. So I'm just gonna
It's not
say
fair. I need to
what?
fall asleep. I need to fall asleep, so you got to keep going.
I'll keep
talking.
talking to you. No, I'll keep talking to you. I can
But
talk
not
to you
on
from
YouTube.
across the room. Yeah, you have a good night.
Cornbread and chili sounds pretty damn good.
Right? Everybody, thank you for coming in. Thank you for hanging out. A special thank you to someone who contacted me. Again, I wasn't aware until I checked my email just a few minutes ago. That you have no idea. I just thank you so much. Completely blown away, and I was crying. Anyway, let me go. Thank you, everybody. I hope everybody has a good day tomorrow. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for listening.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yeah, I can't. I'm kind of.
The universe is
I love you
beautiful.
guys. I love you. I love you. I love you. Goodbye.